Hey everyone, it's Miss CogCouple here. Welcome back to the channel and another episode of What's Up Gears. Every Thursday I provide you with a rundown of all the latest news, events and exciting content across the Gears community sourced from gearsofwar.com. So without further ado, here's what's up in Gears this week. Gears 4 is getting in the Halloween spirit beginning October 23rd. Earn 3 XP in Halloween playlists with an even bigger global bonus next week. Stay Frosty version 2 is live now, continuing through to October 22nd, and Classic Delta Squad enters Series 3 this Friday. Halloween approaches. With Halloween approaching, it's time to get spooky, and with that being said, the next Gears Halloween event runs from October 23rd to November 5th. So what events do they have in store for us? Well, firstly there's Pumpkin Ball. Juvio Lantern Heads are back with the return of Pumpkin Ball. If you haven't played Pumpkin Ball before, this remix of Dodgeball reduces spawn timers to 1 second for a more frenzied, scary Dodgeball experience. Expect some shocks as respawning enemies appear out of thin air. This year they've upped the ante on the mode's mantra of being where the dead don't stay dead for long, with Pumpkin Ball now having 3 new elements on top of the respawn timer change. You've got next to instant self-reviving, more downs allowed per life, and reduced ammo in your starting weapons. Like a true zombie horror experience, headshots and jibs are your best chance to survive the onslaught of your enemies. We've also now got Monster Mash. The monsters will invade this Halloween, with Monster Mash being a rich roster of swarm-only enemies packed into 25 wave variants on both normal and insane difficulty. Horde with the insanity of Horde Frenzy, normal and insane difficulties. If you haven't played Monster Mash before, it also includes rare Horde enemies like the Swarm Sniper and random wave combinations. And of course, just like Pumpkin Ball, it wouldn't be Halloween themed if it didn't feature darker maps. They're also including every Midnight Omen weapon skin in the pool throughout Halloween. Whilst it won't necessarily be the best way to hunt down a specific weapon skin, you never know if that trick might turn into a treat. XP bonuses. Monster Mash and Pumpkin Ball will both offer up to 3 times XP until October 26th. Why October 26th? Well, because beginning next Friday, they're turning on the biggest XP bonus ever for 1 whole week globally across Gears 4. They're going to announce the number next week, so be sure to watch next week's What's Up video to find out. Lost Souls Gear Pack. The ultimate collection of previously released Zombie and Day of the Dead characters is in the new Lost Souls Gear Pack arriving Friday, October 26th. From the 10 gory zombie characters, including the Zombie Carmine Trio, and the 9 elaborately adorned Day of the Dead characters, you have plenty to choose from. The 2017 Day of the Dead and Zombie weapon skin sets are also included to make sure your weapons don't miss out on the fun either. Here's the full list of what's on offer in the new pack when it arrives next Friday. So for the zombie set, we have Ben Carmine, Anthony Carmine, Gary Carmine, Dom, Min, JD, Raina, Oscar, Kate, Del, plus the weapon skins and the Carmine emblem. Then for the Day of the Dead, we have Marcus, Baird, Anya, Del, JD, Kate, Oscar, Raina, and then plus the 2017 weapon skins and 2017 emblem. This pack will be available from October 26th to November 5th as both a 400 and 2000 credit variant. The Lost Souls Mega Pack and Mega Pack Bundle will also be available for a 50% discount until November 5th. Stay Frosty. Last week, TC launched the first iteration of Stay Frosty with an intention to develop the mode with the help of community feedback. Version 1 was all about trying something new before moving to something more traditional. So with version 1 they wanted to introduce a high risk, high reward golden gun to see how the meta would play out in the wild. In the wild it played, well, like golden gun, they've said, which they anticipated could potentially happen. Going forward, including golden gun, they've said is unlikely based on the first test. So version 2 is out now with a much more traditional take. A very strong hammer burst, a headshot centric pistol, a bolt hook this time, and 1 frag starts with a reduced damage radius. Let the Coalition know what you think in their official feedback thread or by tweeting at Coalition Gears. Don't forget that Stay Frosty will be disappearing for a little while after this weekend, along with the associated heartbeat challenges. October Series 3 drop. The classic variants of Marcus, Dom, Cole and Baird are the stars of the October Series 3 drop. Once they enter Series 3 this Friday, all 4 characters will become craftable with scrap and discoverable in any gear pack. If you haven't already added them to your collection, go get them now. The road ahead. In case you missed it last week, here's a quick reminder of the major milestones in the road ahead for Gears of War 4 until the end of the year. TC mentioned they have been testing Boss Rush lately and they are really excited about it, so I'm looking forward to that one. Just like the Pumpkin Ball event, they're also looking to see if there's any way to add a new element to Thanksgiving this year, so stay tuned for news as they get closer to the end of November. So to round up, we have 4 XP and Golden Gear October 12th to 15th, Stay Frosty October 12th to October 22nd, Halloween event starting October 23rd, Final Achievements early November, Horde Boss Rush coming November 9th, Thanksgiving November 22nd, plus Gearsmas 2018 and much more. This week in esports. Gears Fight Night this week featured a showcase match between North American teams Reciprocity and Crisis, the 2K final for Latin America with Optic Mexico versus Fire and Ice, and the North American 2K final between Optic Gaming and Auglas, plus a significant announcement and the release of Esports Support Pack 11. This week's broadcast kicked off with a showcase match between a well-established Reciprocity team and a Crisis squad, whose roster, despite being recently constructed, is far from green and not short on talent. Unfortunately, however, the squad's lack of time together as a cohesive unit would show, with Reciprocity taking the spirited match 7-3 in their best-of-1 series. The final 2 matches featured a double dose of the Green Wall, competing for the 2K title in their respective regions. First, in the LATAM 2K final, Optic Mexico proved just how dominant they are in their region by obliterating the second-seeded Fire and Ice 7-3, 7-1 to win yet another 2K title. The second match between Optic and their season-long rivals under the name Auglas proved to be much closer. After going back and forth throughout the first frame, Optic Gaming would edge out Auglas on the final 2 rounds to take Map 1 7-6. Map 2 started out more of the same, with the top-tier juggernauts going into half-time with an even 3-3 split. From there on out, however, it was almost all Optic, who would go on to take 3 of the final 4 rounds, securing a 7-4 Map 2 win, and with it another 2K title. If you missed out on the action, be sure to check out the match on our channel using the link below. Esports map rotation changes. TC rounded out this week's broadcast by announcing a significant change to the Gears Pro circuit. For those who missed it, the weekend before last featured a map playtest across the 3 major seasons, the results of which were intended to directly feed back into the program. This week, TC announced those results and the subsequent changes to the Gears Pro circuit. Effective immediately, 3 new maps have been added to the Gears Pro circuit map rotation: Slab, Old Town and Diner, and 1 has been removed, Reclaimed. More info on this update along with the new pick ban format can be found using the esports link below. Museum of Community Glory. This week, TC wanted to highlight an awesome group of Gears fans that commits itself to ensuring everyone within the forums has a place to talk Gears of War and make new relationships with like-minded players. Please meet the GFC. Their team of 5 members comes up with creative events that all users within the Gears of War forums can attend. Beginner to advanced, all players are welcome. The GFC is hosting their next event this Saturday, October 20th, and going back to basics. Classic will be an event where teams of 4 players will be pitted up against one another in execution-styled matches. These matches will be set up just as if we were playing the original Gears of War. You have until Friday to register your team for Classic. Please see the links below to access all details about the event. To learn more about the GFC, be sure to visit their dedicated thread on the forums. You can also keep in touch with the group on Twitter and follow the team's individual Twitter accounts. There's Mad Dog Malks, Viking, Futuristic Blade, Evil One and Laureate. Are you a Gears video creator in the community? Tweet a link to your channel to @CoalitionGears with hashtag WhatsAppGears for a chance to be featured in What's Up next week. Everyone featured will receive the TCA Commendation Lancer. Come in Control. Stay Frosty, a range-centric TDM variant, is now in version 2. Check out this more traditional take on the mode and let TC know your feedback. Stayed Frosty Challenges progress is now correctly being displayed on my rewards page. My rewards page is now updated with all Season 5 weapon skin rewards and the 2 new Stay Frosty Challenges rewards. Screenshots can now be submitted again in Gears 2, which is a required step to unlock the Photojournalist achievement. Gears 4 latest game update went live October 9th, and Season 5 stats including 2v2 Nashers are now accessible on gearsofwar.com's stats page. Wow, that was a long one. If you're still watching, thanks for staying tuned, but I can now say that's it for this week's What's Up Gears. I hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss next week's update with that all-important XP announcement. In the meantime, add our gamer tags CogCouple and Miss Cool Whip and come join the fun on Twitch, Twitter and Instagram. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.